Hi guys, it's Deborah. It is just about dinner time on Friday, the 23rd, and I hope everybody's had a great day. Um, I've been running errands and so forth. I've got something yet I have to do tonight, but beyond that, I'm hoping everyone has had some laughter, some giggles. I swear, now this is freshly washed. I don't wash any of my own stuff with my cats. You know what I mean? They're just, they're everywhere here. So they just leave remnants, I guess. Anyway, a nice day today, a little chilly, but that's okay. And we're going to be using, for this reading, my colorful neon tarot deck. The colorful neon tarot deck, excuse me. Tonight we're going to do a classic political reading. I want to read on Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman extraordinaire from Houston, Texas. Oh my God. She's a incredible, gifted lawyer, obviously. Gifted. And yes, she is a lawyer. She was a defense lawyer. She used to take all the stuff that nobody wanted because it resonated with her. And she resonates with me in ways I cannot describe to you. I'm sure most of you know who she is. She's kind of like the next generation, because I think she's younger than AOC. I'm not sure. But she's an AOC-esque congresswoman. And she is amazeballs. She is. She tells it like it is. She is not necessarily being rude, like an MTG or who's that other chick? Bobblehead? You know who I'm talking about. Lorenia Bobblehead. She's been awfully quiet. I don't expect to see her back, do you? I think Lorena Bobblehead is in Colorado, in fact. And the only reason I even remember that is I remember her reading Sheila did on a variety of topics, and her name came up because somebody asked her about that, and I remember Sheila saying, "Oh, that demon," or something equally charming. I love Sheila. I love this community. I think that the people in the community are incredibly generous and kind. You may notice some ads on my channel that interrupt you from watching. I'm going to ask you a favor. Let the ad play, please. I can understand how annoying it is. I'm a viewer too. I know how annoying it is. I let the ads play now. Well, have let the ads play probably for a year now, intentionally, because I know that the channel creators may monetize their channel and have some money as a result of the ad watching. So I'm asking, just let the thing play. It's not going to take long. It's going to be seconds. You'll come right back to me, I swear. You can watch it again. I don't care how often you watch my videos. That's all good. All good. So I'm going to read first today on Jasmine Crockett. I'm going to then pull some cards from either my What's the Tea deck or Prism Oracle. Just depends on how I vibe. I also have my rods here with me, my dowsing rods or divination rods, just in case. I'm going to do a classic Celtic cross. Sorry about the fingers. Yes, they're dry because I wash my hands a lot. And so let me just lay down my cards. Jasmine Crockett, I adore you, woman. I'm going to pull a couple. Two. I adore this woman. I connect with her in a way that I never, like AOC. And a lot of other younger Democrats, to include Jamie Raskin, who's not young, but young in spirit. Okay. My significator is the Page of Swords. How interesting. Page being a younger person, and the sword being typically a legal person of legal persuasion. I want you to be able to see the cards, but I feel like I'm being a goofball dipping down here. She connects really well with younger people. She is a younger people. I do not know her age, nor do I care, but she's a younger woman, and she's, I believe, this is her second term in the House. It could be her third. I'll have to look that up. I'm sorry. I should know that. She's being crossed by hard work. You bet. One of the hardest working people in the House. She is both present in her mind and her body, and nothing distracts her from the truth. She is a former defense prosecutor, and like I said, she took the cases that nobody wanted. In the past, we get the World card. The World card is a card of completion. So what is past for her and what is past for us is now complete and come full circle. As you might make note, in all four corners here are either strong animals, like here's the Strength card to me. Here's like a bull. A human, perhaps, and a bird. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Now, I am not on any social media except Blue Sky, but I'm so inactive. I don't have time. I really don't. So that's in the past. What crowns the reading? Oh, Lord. The Devil. Oh, Jasmine. They have been after you, haven't they? They're afraid of her, the Red Hats, and they should be. They are afraid of her. People chained to the devil. Also, if you want to go even further with this card has a strong connection to Felon45 and anyone who is, let's just say, in his clan. What is beneath the reading? Another younger person. Young money. Young information. Young knowledge. Young people are attracted to her energy. Now, I'm not a young people. I'm an old people. I'm very attracted to her energy because my youth is here. This is also someone offering up money to her. So perhaps she gets a lot of donations from young people. I know if she came to Michigan to give a speech with and for someone, guess who'd be there? I love her. The future for her is all the sun. Illumination, happiness, joy, revelations. And I don't necessarily mean that in a biblical way. Complete illumination. She holds nothing back. She's not hiding anything. She's fully illuminating and illuminated. Next card is in the row that comes up the side, because I want to be on camera, is the Chariot, a card of strength and power, and she is all that and then some. Fast moving, strong, powerful, the Chariot. What comes next is poverty. Now, I don't think the poverty has something to do with her in a specific way, but it is her chief concern, worrying about poverty of others, poverty of her constituents. This is a real live, classic, service-oriented, amazing congresswoman. Almost old school, but not. Next card, the High Priestess. This card actually is a good card. She stands before you with the Torah, Torah, except all you see is T-O-R-A. What is the Torah? As Dr. Whimsy would say, what's the Torah? The Torah is a book of God, the Creator. Do I personally believe that the Torah, the Bible, quite honestly, was written by the Creator? Not really. It was inspired. This is my belief. Inspired by the Creator and put together by people telling their experiences, etc., into a book. And, thou shalt nots and that kind of thing. The High Priestess. She's bringing forth that knowledge. And what's the last card? God, no. The Eight of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you. Please take note, this person's wearing a red. I know I know not in this one, but classically this is a red jacket. they can't match her, the red hats. They can't. Let's pull over here these last two cards. This is the Two of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in, information, knowledge. That's these rods again. Having the world in your hand, and yet maybe not knowing what to do with it. Waiting for your ship to come in. Or waiting. You're just basically waiting for something. And the last card that I have as a clarifier is the Four of Rods, the Four of Wands. Happiness and joy. You can see these people. It could be a president and a spouse or partner. That house behind them could be the House of White, or just, you know, a very impressive home. There are people down here walking around. Her ship is going to come in, and she is going to be one day, and I don't know that it'll be in my human life, but I so want to see her in the House of White one day. Maybe she'll come in one way and rise, like our wonderful Mayor Pete, Secretary Pete Buttigieg. I have the chills. He's got power. Oh my gosh. Woo! I'm not kidding you. I have to stop for a minute. Thank you, Spirit. It's nice to know you're here. Obviously, I am blessed with your protection, and I'm so gratified that I am. Let's move these cards out. Next, what are we going to do? Will we do the Tea or the Prism Oracle? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Get your tiger by the top. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. It's going to be the Prism Oracle. I'm sorry, guys, who are hoping for the Tea, but I have to be fair. I do love these cards. They're beautiful, and they really do tell stories. And I can shuffle them. I don't know if any of you saw my video yesterday. I used a brand new deck, one of like 5 that I got that was so cheap. Let me rephrase that. Inexpensive. I couldn't help myself. So there's more new stuff coming. All right, let's see some energies. Illumination. Well, of course. Illumination. I don't have to explain that, do I? A ghost. Someone from beyond is talking to her and to many of you, and maybe even to me. The Death card. The Death card is not a card of unaliveness. It is a card of endings and new beginnings, despite the fact that this has all the appearance of a headstone. That is not how I see it. Now, this has a very similar shape. Maybe this is where Mr. Ghost or Miss Ghost came from. Rest. Rest. Yeah. Jasmine doesn't rest. She's on the go. And I'm going to end right there with cards. She is going to be a huge, politically successful, spiritually successful person. She's not leaving anytime soon. I'm sorry I had to do one more. You know me. Consciousness. Yeah, she is, if you don't know her, I don't know her, but if you don't know her and you haven't watched some of her, take a drink, some of her speechifying, you know how when you are really thirsty and you take a drink, this has been sitting out probably all day. It's tea, so it's fine. But when you take a drink and it just, you can like feel it going right down your esophagus and almost landing in your stomach. Speaking of landing, shall we? This has nothing to do with landings. Okay, Spirit, oh, thank you. That's a hug. For those of you who don't know, that is the Creator giving me a hug. I need one after today. Creator, Spirit. I want to talk about Jasmine Crockett. Do you see a rising star in her? Yes. Oh, yes. Creator. Will she make her next move into the Senate No. Okay. So you're going to see her in the house, right? She's going to stay in the house for a little while? Yes. I feel a hesitation. I'm going to switch. Spirit. Maybe that's it. Jasmine Crockett. An amazing congresswoman from Houston, Texas. She wasn't born there, but moved there at some point. I don't know whenever. Whenever she moved was when she moved. Let's just put it that way. Is Jasmine Crockett poising her or placing herself? Is she poised for her next move? I don't mean geographic one. Yes. Is she going to stay in the house for a while? No. Okay. Clear, please. Is she going to move into a higher position? Yes. Will that position be in the Senate? That's a maybe. Oh, it's a yes. Spirit, will Jasmine Crockett ever be a senator from Texas? Yes? Yes. Yes. I don't care when. I'm just asking. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, please. Will Jasmine Crockett be a rising star? Yes. Will Jasmine Crockett, ooh, I can't even tell you. I, I have the chills so much, all the way to my toes. Will Jasmine Crockett be, I have to move this cursor. I hope you didn't have to look at it this whole time. Will Jasmine Crockett move on into the Senate at some point? You said yes. Will Jasmine Crockett move into a White House position at some point in her career? Yes. Wow. I don't want to go further. I don't want to. No bad juju. No bad juju. As Shelley would say. I can't help it. That just cracks me up. If I wasn't subscribed to her, I would subscribe to her just for the juju bit. I've got time. Let's pull a little bit of tea time. Woo! Did you see that? Wow. That was huge. All right. Let's put these in my hands, shuffle them up, because I must. I must. No, I mustn't. I should. Okay. Dirty offer. No, you got the wrong woman. Fishing for compliments. You got the wrong woman. That is not who she is. She doesn't take dirty offers. A woman who goes to law school and is as brilliant as she is, that takes practically no money defending the people that wind up taking public defenders. She could have had a job at a high-paying legal group of lawyers looking for a terrifically brilliant person to come on board. Believe me when I tell you, that's not who she is. Because she's uninterested in that kind of stuff, as I would be. And this is not a woman, she's a married woman, but she didn't marry for money. She can't be bought. Wolf in sheep's clothing? No. But actually, it came in like that, but these are upright cards. That's a beautiful, beautiful animal. I'm sure Donald Jr. wants to kill one. Unbothered. I would be too if I could wear that bathing suit and look like that in that bathing suit. I didn't just mean wear it. I mean, I don't know. Dust it off. Drugs, addiction, toxicities, bad habits. Felon45, Elroy Jetson. And oh, by the way, Have to. Spirit, is Elroy Jetson quitting on the Red Hats forever, or is he just quitting on them for now? Is he quitting on them forever? Of course not. He'll be back as soon as the midterms come. Is he full of you know what? Yes. I knew that. I just wanted you to know that. This is my love letter to him and Felon45. There you go, you guys. No car, repo, car issues. Carless. I don't know how this dovetails into Elroy, but I understand he's not selling that many cars. Is he running away? Only verbally. Child services. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to, comma, reporting something, comma, neglect, comma, abuse. That bothers me. Divination abuser. Well, that's not me. Perhaps it's someone that is out there, but it's not me. Intimidating, threatened, and bothered. Threatening. These cards really feel like Elroy and what's it called? Steal your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. And they call it creativity. Yeah. Okay. We're at 32 minutes. Please like and subscribe if you would be so kind to those of you who might be new. I still have a lot of mountains to climb here. I know that. But, you know, we all have to start somewhere, right? So I have over 2,000 subscribers. To every single one of you who has clicked that button to subscribe, I want you to know I'm talking directly to you. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It makes me feel really, good. I'm glad that you feel that this is worthy of your time. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or feel like I need to hit on a topic that has not been hit on. I will, as you saw this morning. So with that, I wish you love. I wish you good health, because good health is wealth. Isn't that right, sister? I wish you peace.